Welcome to this, what I will grant is a super nerdy review of the Blackhole algorithm in all its incarnations. So we're going to start out by listening to the original hardware unit, which I'm lucky to have in my studio. Then we're also going to check out the V1 Blackhole algorithm, and we're going to check out the newish Blackhole Immersive algorithm. If you're like me and you use Blackhole all over the place in your productions, I just wanted to know. I wanted to know which of these sounds the best, what the differences are, so I've gone ahead and make this video. If you'll allow me before we get started, a small plug for my company. What you're seeing right now is my Rapid Flow Eric Heiermann template, which is preloaded and ready to go. Everything you're going to hear today is coming from there. It's already fully mastered, and yeah, it comes with a whole setup so that you're able to make music really quick. Let's have a quick listen to it, and then we'll jump into the comparison. Okay, so the way we're running this is that send L is the hardware, send K is immersive, and send J is the black hole. Let's start listening to the hardware. Let me jump to the beginning of this clip where there's a bit more definition between the notes. Super nice. Okay, let's go to the V1 algorithm, the H9 series. And let's do the same now with the immersive algo. Super nice. What a nice algorithm. Let's do the same now with some snares. That's a nice way to be able to hear what's going on here. Okay, we're going to start again with the hardware. Let's go now to the immersive. Wow, that's super interesting. I hope you're listening to this on headphones. There's something really interesting going on in the stereo panorama there. Let's listen now to the V1 algorithm. Okay, back to the hardware once more. And over to the immersive. So what I just heard is that the immersive algo adds like a stereo shift to whatever you're sending into it, which is super nice. It sounds to me like there's more delays going on. So the way that this algorithm works, it was introduced on the DSP4000 in 1992, and basically it's a whole bunch of cascading all-pass delays, meaning they're passing all the frequency and feeding into each other and causing this very long, repetitive, chorusing kind of vibe of, it sounds like a reverb, but it's not actually anything that's based on what a normal reverb works like. Yeah, so this was the first incarnation, and it sounds to me like as we're going up in plugin versions, there's more cascading delays being added to the algorithm. That's what I'm hearing on headphones here. I think that the immersive sounds kind of smoother and more open in the high end. It may have internal oversampling going on or some other processing that's making it more refined there. And the DSP4000 doesn't have the stereo shift. And to my ears, it sounds a little bit coarser. but it's very vibey. And just in case you're wondering, I'm sending it through its converters from Orpheus converters here in the studio. I didn't want to go in digital because I wanted to capture also the sound of its converters. That can be a big part of what these boxes sound like. Anyone that's ever had a Eventide H3000 in their studio will know exactly what I mean. I really regret selling that one. But anyway, the 4000 was the first Eventide hardware unit to have the Blackhole algo, and since I'm a total fanatic of that algo, I'm really happy to have this in my studio now. So yeah, we have the plugin that you all probably love and know. Actually, Valhalla also did kind of something that goes in this direction. There's a fascinating thread over on KVR where Sean from Valhalla explains a bit what he thinks is going on in this reverb. I'll put it in the thread in the description. And then we have the Immersive plugin. Big thanks and shout out to Eventide for sending me an NFR. I told them I wanted to do this video and they thought it was interesting also, and they gave me a license for this so I could try this out. So yeah, even though this is a reverb that's sort of more oriented towards immersive stuff, surround stuff, you can also use it as a stereo reverb. So that's what we're doing here. So now I'd like to show you what this sounds like in the context of a mix. So let's have a listen to this. And we're going to just put up this synth again and have a listen if we can actually even make out any of these differences in a full mix. Let's have a listen. That I think is, yeah, very interesting. I'm super curious on what you think, how these compare, and which was your favorite, or if you think there is any perceivable difference or not. I mean, I know this is not going to be super easy to check out with the YouTube algo compression, but what I can say is, from what I'm listening to here, I mean, the V1 sounds fantastic. It's an amazing, beautiful sounding reverb, no question, and it's all I've used in the last years, and I've been super happy with it. Having said that, I feel like the immersive reverb is an upgrade. I mean, it would be weird if it wasn't, but yeah, definitely it has something going on where it just sounds a little bit more refined in the top end. It's nice what it's doing with the stereo modulation thing, but it doesn't get in the way of the music, which is super cool. Yeah, it's got something about it that feels like it's a little bit more high resolution. Having said that, listening now to this in the mix with the hardware, the fact that the hardware is a little bit more grainy somehow makes it sit a bit more up front in the mix, I think, and adds sort of a more tangible vibe of this massive, you know, space algorithm. Like, I feel like the more high resolution versions in the plugins, they're super nice. I mean, you can hear them, but the DSP4000 is somehow more grabby and more upfront and grainier, if it makes sense. Let's have a listen to it one more time, and then I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, thank you for checking this out. Big thanks again to Eventide for providing the NFR for the immersive algorithm. And yeah, if you want to check out the template that I've just shown you, with which you can produce tracks super fast, it comes with a mastering chain. Basically what you've heard today is like a track in production that's like, you could release it like this. It's coming straight off of Ableton. If you want to check that out, go over to rapidflow.shop. It's the Eric Harriman template. All right, let's have one more listen, and then yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.